Hi, thanks for watching. Saturday, the 9th of November 2019. It's the 10th day of Mercury Retrograde with another 10 days to go. So by the middle of today, we'll be slap bang in the middle of Mercury Retrograde. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But the good news is it is moving towards its conclusion. The moon is in Aries today. Really quite good for actually, anything you've got to really strive at and put energy into. Less good perhaps between people because people can be kind of quite restrictive and even controlling of one another, and we can actually do that to ourselves as well. We can just demand too much of ourselves. That's simple. But 23:17 tomorrow, Sunday the 10th, the moon is going to actually enter Taurus, and then the nature of things changes. There's a good deal more compassion about under a Taurus moon actually, and it's more about kind of persevering and really getting things done rather than striving. Is there a difference between those two things? Well, there certainly is, and we'll see what it's about. Because under an Aries moon, no one really wants to be taking a rest. But under a Taurus moon, you can have a complete rest if you want. It's a good time to be kind of indoors and cozy if that's what appeals to you. And I know I'm going to be there because coming up the next day on Monday the 11th, we have got this very rare 13 times a century transit of Mercury across the face of the sun, and Mercury is retrograde, and Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Scorpio, so things really could be fairly crazy. We're likely to see nature sort of flexing our muscles, I think, more than anything. So really wacky weather coming up, and I can see the beginnings of that coming in now. I will attempt to show you the weather on my tablet. Yes, there we go. How does that look, eh? Look at all that rain coming down. That is the nature of today in my little corner of Wales, and as far as I know, that is happening just about all over the place. But there we are, pleasant, comfortable conditions are likely to be on their way tomorrow. One way or another. If it's horrible weather outside, it's a great time to be indoors then. And you can work hard or you can take a complete rest. It's whatever's necessary, really. And that can be quite calming in itself, just that you can sort of decide for yourself without being pushed or pulled in one direction or another. Sun is sextile Pluto at the moment. Time for investigations, cleanups, purifications. People like to get things exactly right when the sun is sextile Pluto. It's leadership and it plays into world leaders and governments, that kind of thing. But it's also leadership over our own life. And with an Aries moon, we just could be that bit too critical. But it's nothing too much to worry about. The moon is square Saturn, conservative, serious. Some may feel isolated. Well, that is kind of adding to the sun sextile Pluto thing, really, in terms of angst and anxiety. But then again, at least there isn't a tension between those two things. You know what I mean? So kind of people are less likely to get frustrated about it. Mercury sextile Pluto, well, it is retrograde, of course, but agendas for change are being announced. Again, news about investigations into things, cleaning things up. So, there's three alignments that are all kind of helping one another. And it shouldn't be too much of an awkward time. Let's put it that way. Could be quite a tricky time, and it could be a time of sudden revelations and finding out things that you didn't really know. That may be quite shocking at times. Mercury sextile Pluto, agendas for change. Yes, I just said that a minute ago. Venus square Neptune, strange feelings and emotions. I'm afraid that's the way it is. But things are coming to a head. That's the thing about it. Mars sextile Jupiter. Well, great, actually, because that is really going to complement the earthy Taurus energy that's going on tomorrow. And it's a good time to be outdoors. Is it really? It doesn't look like it if I look out my window at the moment. It just does not look like a fantastically nice time to be outdoors out there at the moment. But, action, initiative, enterprise, quick decisions. It says here it's all likely to turn out positive. And really hang on to that, folks, okay? Because the negativity that comes around Mercury retrograde really is overstated a lot of the time. Okay, well, there we go. Keeping it short because who wants to waffle on forever at this time of day? Have a fantastic Saturday the 9th of November, my friends. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace.